What is going on, everybody? I am back with a brand new video, and today we're going to be checking out the Innova Valkyrie. A few weeks ago, I took out a bunch of Innova 9-speeds, and I didn't have the Valkyrie with me because I didn't own it, and I couldn't believe how many comments I got talking about the Valkyrie, saying I needed to try it, saying how I forgot it, blah, blah, blah. So today I'm trying to redeem myself. My brother had a couple of Valkyries he's letting me use, and we're going to be playing Belmont Park with just these. He also lended me a Halo Toro, so we'll be using this for approaches, and then my putters are the Wardens. But the main point of this video is the Valkyrie and trying it out to see how it flies. For those of you who don't know, the Valkyrie comes in at 9.4, -22. Hole 1's in the B position, so 265, going 2 off of 1. We got a low ceiling up there, so I'm just trying to throw a laser beam into the hill, see if it skips up. Well, I turned it a little and it got it really high. Oh my gosh, it worked through it. That's like with a tad bit of ante, it kind of holds it. On this course, there's a little bit of everything. It's mainly open, but you got some shorter holes, you got some long bomber holes. So I think this will be a perfect course to test these out. This is a pretty steep hill here, so definitely want to just make sure this one hits chains. Had to run up there because I wasn't sure where hole 2 was, but I think it's in long. It's either in C, which is 371, or D, 456. So this one I'm just trying to push as straight as possible. The basket will be a little left behind a bush. I don't know if there's gonna be any difference between this Valkyrie and the other one, so we're just gonna go with the blue guy here. Let's see if I can get a little flip up out of it. Not really. Wow, that just holds it the entire way. Holy cow, that's stable. Basket sits behind these 2 bushes. I'm gonna try to throw the Toro. Just can't be short of them. I don't know how overstable this Toro is. Oh, we got around him, but barely. Hole 3, 235. This one is just a hyzer around all these trees. Basket sits on this little ledge. A lot of times on this hole, I end up just throwing one straight into all this stuff here. So let's try to get this wide and avoid that. If it's wide enough, it's good. Might be deep though. Yeah, it's real deep, but that's not surprising. We threw a driver. If you land high on this hill, the putt is pretty sketchy because you're going right downhill. Rollaways are very likely, but since I'm on the back side of this basket, I feel like I can full run this. My putter should hyzer left if I miss. Well, they did hyzer left. Can't believe I missed right of the basket. I feel like that's a pretty safe run from there, though. You'd have to get super unlucky to roll away. One time I decided to come film this course, and all the basket positions are in places you can't see. But hole 4 is 269, behind the tree, straight ahead. I think if I just put the Valkyrie out flat, it should fade right to the basket. We'll use this hole to experiment. I'll go both of them and see if they're any different. All I know is that blue one does not really want to turn. That should be a really good shot. That was actually pretty straight that time though. So I think I just threw it poorly over there on hole 2. Okay, that one turns. That's more of what I expected. Just a subtle baby turn. Oh, good right side catch. Hole 5 is not dead straight, which means it's down and to the right. T-sign is kind of messed up, but it's right over 400 feet, I'd say. And now that we know that this guy might turn, I think I'm gonna throw it. Just looking for maybe a little flex on it and hoping that it just rides and hyzer the whole way. That's too high to hold it. Dang it. Hit that and drop, hit that and drop. Of course it hits nothing. Why is disc golf like that? If you guys are enjoying the content and you're not subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We've been grinding. I think this is 24 videos in a row, which is a lot. Trust me, it's a lot. We're trying to get to 8,000 subscribers. So if you're enjoying, please help me out and hit that button. The good news here is that we can see the basket, but right behind the basket, it's a pretty steep hill. So we need to land the Toro pretty soft so that we stick next to the basket. If we hit on edge, good chance we're rolling down. All right, I landed it right on edge, just like I didn't want to do. It definitely rolled a little bit, but we got lucky it didn't go all the way down the hill. What a putt. Come on. Hole 6 is dead straight, only 168 feet, so I think I'm gonna try the Halo Toro here. I need to remember how overstable it is and actually throw it hard. I thought we were about to get the ace. I was gonna have to tell Austin I get to keep the Toro. That went exactly how it should, easy peasy. I swear this hole is never in the right position. So another hole you can't see. I can't believe this, but we gotta go right back to the Toro forehand. This one's 279. The tricky thing about this hole is that if you go too far, it drops off, so you end up rolling out of bounds. I've done it a lot. It's super annoying. I think that's gonna be money if it's not too short. We're gonna just have to go up there and see, because I can't even see the basket. Well, we faced the drop off directly behind the basket. Do I run this or do I not? We're having a decent round, but it's for a YouTube video, so I feel like we have to run it. No, drop. Unbelievable. I never go long with a straddle putt. I did this for you guys. I don't know why. Luckily we didn't go out of bounds. I think just the road is out of bounds. Come on, the comebackers are on fire. Hole 8 is 302 feet. You gotta hit this gap. You really just wanna throw a pretty straight shot that fades a little left. So I think if we throw that blue one again, pretty flat, it should be good. I actually put it on a little turn, but that helped us out to get the distance. Still fades hard. I'm not always doing it on purpose, but I kinda like that I can flex this blue one just a little bit to get that extra distance, but it still has the reliable finish. Hole 9, we're going right at it, 360 feet. I think it's time we break this one out. Maybe a small hyzer flip. Hopefully it goes dead straight. Low ceiling and that hill makes the gap pretty small. Oh, it had to hit that. We were just getting the turn once it hit that. That was gonna be beautiful. See, with that one, I don't have to worry about putting it on the flex. I can just throw the little hyzer, which I love to throw, watch it flip up and get the turn. Well, actually, maybe it was a blessing it hit that. I'm sorry. I thought this was gonna be way short, but we're pin high. Got a 20-footer here. I must have read the wrong basket position. No way this is 360. All right, that's 9 holes. I wish I could remember what I'm at, because I think it's pretty good. It'll be on the screen, but I think I'm 5 down through 9, so that's pretty good, pretty solid. The Toro got us a couple of those birdies. But we're on hole 10, it's pushed back in the long position, 255. I think I'm gonna go Valkyrie right side of this tree and try to fade one in, because the basket is pretty straight in front of us. Oh my gosh, talk about cutting it close. All right, that's gonna be a little short. Oh my gosh, I don't know why my putting is on fire, but I love it. Hole 11, you got a left side gap or a right side gap, 390 feet downhill. I think I'm going for the right side with our stable Valkyrie. Since we're going downhill, I'm scared the other Valkyrie is gonna pick up too much speed and go too far right. I think I should be able to trust this one to stay on the line. Oh, I turned it a little. Dang it. I wouldn't consider this easy. We got this branch that gives us a low ceiling, but I'm gonna try to punch one through it and see if we can still get there. Nope. Well, I missed my line first off. That's gonna be our first bogey, I think. Down. Hole 12, I think it says 297. Potentially, but it sits in the back right corner. So instead of throwing the forehand, because I don't know if I can forehand these discs, I'm gonna see if we can throw the backhand turnover. Over that, over it. No, try it again. A little bit more flex on this one, a little higher. Well, I think we did it. Oh yeah, this would have been absolutely money if we didn't hit this, but now we're gonna throw it in with one of my Wardens. Nah, this one flew a little farther than I wanted. Can't continue relying on the putt. That's back-to-back bogeys. That's why scoring in these YouTube videos can be kind of hard for me, because too often I just try to go for the highlight and then ruin my score. Hole 13, 282, got a little low ceiling. There's this gap just left side. If you can hit that gap on a little Annie, it'll go right to the basket. I'm going with this one. A little two-turn, but that should be a putt. There it is, it's back. Maybe it's time for me to pick up a Valkyrie. Put it in the bag. This thing is treating me pretty well. Let's see if we can throw it 350 feet though. Hole 14, this one's pretty straight. Just putting one out on the right, let it fade in left. I just didn't put it. Dang it. All right, let me try again. That was awful. Wow. Oh my gosh, if that would have went in. The subtle flip up in that just lets it glide forever. That was sick. Somehow I hit the right side of this tree and kicked directly behind it. How is that even possible? All right, now just drop. Don't fade much. Okay. Hole 15 says it's 318. It's behind the second bush up there, left of that big tree. There's a little wind out there, so I'm gonna go with our stable one and see if I can flex it over there. Oh, it's flexed too much. Get out of it. Honestly, that'll be a backside putt. Let's go. Uphill putt, right out of circle for the birdie. Get up there. Just left. I knew it was gonna be short. It's far way up there. Dang. Hole 16, the longest par 3 we'll play out here, but it's downhill, which is kind of fun. I think it's an A, so 468 feet. I'm gonna go ahead and throw both of these. Starting with the blue one. Just try to get past that second pine. That would be nice. I don't know if I can throw them that far or not. I don't know if any of you guys care, but I've been fan gripping these all video. I feel like I have a lot of control over them that way. Oh, that's a good shot. My goodness, that just keeps going. Skip. Gotta love that. For a 9-speed, heck yeah. Oh, that one's too low, but you can see that it's actually turning. Kind of a late turn though. This hole's always fun to play just because it's so downhill. Me and my buddies spend a lot of time up here. We'll throw like 4 shots each down it. I will never complain about this shot. I've gotten a driver down to that left tree one time. So this is a pretty good shot for me with a slower speed disc. Two holes to play. I would love to get at least one more birdie. We're at what, 5 down? That's what we ended the front 9 on. So the back has been kind of bad. This one's 264 uphill. A lot of times I go forehand here, but today I think I'm going to throw the backhand turnover. See if we can get it all the way up the hill. No, what is that? Awful. That's what that is. Spin it in. Spin it in. Last hole here, hole 18, 337. Just a hyzer around the big tree down there. Little windy, so I'm gonna go with the blue one. See if I can get past that tree. Oh, it's not, oh, the lift. I just didn't put enough hyzer on it. I really feel like I don't have this slot in the bag, and it's kind of making me consider getting one for myself. The flight reminds me of my Leopard 3s, but I feel like the Valkyrie goes farther. I mean, it is faster, but I don't know. I'm loving them. Yes, come on. I can't believe how good the putting was today. It only failed me, what, 1 time? All right, guys, that is gonna do it for this video. The Valkyrie, so sick. Very glad that I tried it. Happy that you guys told me to try it because it did really, really well today for me. I really like it. Like I said, I'm kind of considering putting one in the bag, getting one for myself. I'm glad I had 2 that kind of flew a little differently. I felt like this Valkyrie flew more like the flight numbers would suggest, and this one was pretty stable. But I'm pretty sure, based off the colorways, this is an older run and this is one of the newer runs. I could be wrong about that though. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the Valkyrie down in the comments. I'm loving it. Hope you guys loved the video. Hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.